Greetings to everybody and everybody out there. Andrew Nintendo is here with you, wishing you a good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, good night. And you know what? If you happen to be in a certain spot in the universe that doesn't recognize different times of the day, we trust, hope, know it's a good one all the same for you because, as previously stated, Andrew Nintendo is here with you. Here, as we typically are, to fire emblems, to emblemize fires, to do so in the 8th iteration, to do so in the most tact sort of way, to do so in the style of Swords and Peace. Doing something a little different today. Let's see if the more observant among you can pick up on it. If you think you can, be sure to tell us, and we may reward you handsomely. Agent Doppelherz is being rewarded handsomely today with a shout out here before we exit the war room here. It's our perfectly accurate maps, gorgeous view of Mount Himalayan Kanjo. Our flawless strategy here, foolproof, flawless strategy right here. Got some weapons back there. Don't pay attention to the firearms. They have yet to be invented. Got all of the texts you need right there. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's not ado anymore. But before we not ado anymore, we must acknowledge Shobi Yi. Good to see you there. Good to see you. It just seems right. It just seems right when you're showing up before the gameplay begins in earnest. It just seems right. There we go. There we go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Yo. There's a humming noise. We were afraid of that. Yes, we were afraid of that. Let's see if we can do something. You or the observant one, you picked up on the fact that we're doing something a little different with the microphone here. We looked at this in pre-production. We noticed no sounds, no strange noises here. Let's go see what it is here. Let's go see what's going on there. Just a minute here. Let's go see if we can do something about it in the next minute or so. Oh, and Agent Doppelherz, we will be able to save the world. It's just simply a matter of time. It's simply a matter of time. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, 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 burp. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, let's try this. About here. But now let's go here. Where are we going? Ah, yes, this is fine. Okay. You see, Our concerns is that our vocals with the humming one means that our voice, the vox, the vulgates will be too quiet. These are among our concerns. We'll try it for the time being at roughly this setting. We're going to see how close we can get this up before the buzzing commences. Okay, that's where the buzzing begins. Is it? Yes, yes it is. Now let's do the other one, the official one. Okay. Okay, some buzzing may be beginning now. I don't think it's audible, but it's present. Okay. We're going to try it like this, people. I'm going to take that down just a little bit. All right, let's go. Let's see how this is, everybody. Let's go look at Baron for a few minutes. Maybe we'll get one. This could very well be enemy only, though. When we sound like we're at 5% volume. Okay. Okay. Let's go look at this down here. Okay. That's how it's going to be. What's going on here with this guy right here? What is going on here with this guy? Alright, that was easy. That's alright. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, whoa. That was fun, wasn't it? Okay. 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 Ah. God damn. What is going on with my audio?
Headphone wearers, watch out. Okay. That's simple enough. All right. They say we weren't cool with this doesn't need to be here anymore. This needn't to be here any longer. Hope you're enjoying these right here. We'll be using the substitute microphone from now. It does okay. It does okay. Let's just say we ran into some issues while this was going on. We weren't expecting to have. That did not show up before we went on in. But either way, let's say hello to the shaman. Hi, shaman. Rampart 1117, good to see you. Good to see you. Gonna have to watch us at the gym? Okay, well, may we inspire you to reach your PBs or PR, or whatever phrasing you prefer. Whatever phrasing you prefer, that's going to annoy us. I'm going to go in just a few seconds. So we're doing this old school style here. You see, when we first started this as a part of this getup here, we had to turn off the game audio. Here. So we're doing that now this time. We're going to look at this in post and see where that takes us. But in the meantime, hey, we've got this going on for ourselves. We've got this going on for ourselves here. I just hope that at least we can hear you now. Can you hear the game audio? This is the question here. We hope we didn't turn that off. We might simply have to do. Here's what we'll do. Actually, hold on. We're gonna get this back. God damn, this is pissing me off so much. You know what? I think I got it. Okay. This is pissing me off so much. All right. Well, let's see how this goes, people. I see. Well, we are here to stimulate, Agent Doppelhers. We're here to stimulate and do many other things. Here. We just like how the microphone is picking up game volume, but what the hey, this is how it's going to go. Let's try this for today. See how it goes. We're going to see how this goes. Oh, for fuck's sake. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, Jesus. All right, this is enough. Let's go. This is not our day, is it? There we go. There we go. As I say that, it's a no-go to no-co for most people. A no-go to no-co for most people. See how this goes? Hello, Cormac. Hello, Roman Emperor Cormac. Metal clanking is we are huge supporters of the satisfying sound that comes with the zero damage metal clanking. It's its own kind of satisfying. Mela, what say you? Okay, we recall this being about as good as it's going to be, this setup here. We're going to do this just right off the get-go, so everybody raise your shades for Roish's Ascension and Gains. Still not quite. Me punching him off the map, but he's going to do all right. Let's see if we can get him a staff. Let's see if we can get him a staff here. I mean, this he can use, but should he be using mend? Is he at a D or he's at a C? He's all the way up to C over here. This is one thing we find interesting. It's like C and a half. C and like 80%. It's a head scratcher. And considering as though this does not go up as you play, as you use staffs. Okay, we were hoping for a mend staff. We highly doubt we have one in the supply. We don't. Fine. Fine. Mila is likely going to have to take on she's the alpha striker. Okay, she's going to be the one to be taking point. Her offense, she supplies too much offense to really be used on healing, so Roish, despite doubling Milla's HP, it's actually less survivable considering as Milla has far greater evasion capability, defense and resistance than Roish. So this is what we've got going on. We still have these three spaces here. Did this crew have 3 deaths? Oh, no, wait. We know who they are. It was Zara, Kevin, and Galay if she went this way. That's how it goes, people. That's how it goes. Cool. Again, we'd like a lot of these units to ascend. The problem is that, money is tight. Money is tight, and we don't know when we're going to get some. Considering as though how assertive and how bold she is, and her very esteemed position, you'd think she'd be able to just snap her fingers and get money within a minute. But alas, otherwise, what? Why would she have such power? She's only the princess. And why would that be at all in character for her? She's simply an aggressively assertive woman. Okay, so we get a prize for rescuing every village here. This was likely the Galay Island. Please note there was a Galay Island in the first one. This is likely the Galay Island here, right here. It just seems like it'd be the same thing. Looking at this, like she said, the other one was so calm. This looks much less calm with these highly polluted waters. It'd probably be a different ability she would acquire if she were to go this way. Okay, this is what we've got. Cool. Cool. This all looks pretty good. We recall Duolingo can essentially, after the mages are gone, can essentially 1v the enemies coming at him up here. That's what we hope that he does. He's just going to take this village and kind of, as best as he can, position himself a little eastward so that the Pegasus Knights choose him to attack. That's what's. This is the hope. These are the dreams. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, well let's go on in. Let's not tarry about. We've tarried for too long. It's time to go in. Scord is going to get one more level before he ascends. He's going to be good. He's been stuck here. It's like, again, as we said before, ascending him, he's probably better off ascended early as he's being cheated out on this number here as he's already maxed. That increases the odds of this triggering. But nonetheless, onward we march. We would like to have somebody in particular go to these two right here. Well, at least one of these two. This is your attack range. This is your attack range. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the mages. What are their attack ranges? Cool. Okay, right here. That's where you're going to go. You and your big old lance are going to stand right here. This is what you're going to do. Stand right there, have them come at you. They're going to do very little damage to you. They can only hit you once. 28. Okay, this would be a high number for most units. But you got this. You got a weapon triangle advantage. I can hit you for what? 6 at most. Same with this guy. He's got it in the bag. Now let's go with these mages. Let's go with these mages once and for all. We have to make sure that we send the right unit right here. Okay, there to go right there. A high resistance unit who can really put a hurt on some mages. Who is best suited to do that? Where's the square? Where's the square? Again, the sooner we can start moving, the better. That's right here. You consider yourself an anti-mage unit here, Varys, so why don't you go there? You're headed in this general direction anyway, so why don't you go ahead and go with this guy right here. Cool, 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 cool. Let's see what's going on here. What's this mage doing? Yeah, we are. Oh, okay, so he's not in the way of the mage. Okay, so this mage is going to be ungoated. They're going to be unbaited. Fine. Unabated. Fine. This is how it goes. So we have our damage takers. We have our damage takers right here. Cool. Here is the attack range right here. What's up, dude? You have a moment? Yeah, it's like we forget what that conversation was about. It probably was not especially worth concerning ourselves with. Somebody else besides Varys has a conversation with Duolingo here. At least we think we do. Okay. Nobody get in the way of the enemies besides those who are already there. Know this, and you'll be fine on this turn. Everybody else will be. Everybody, we've got our damage takers there. We've got our damage takers there. What's up, girl? Shut up. Cool. I've got to believe that there's a good chance that she's got probably one more of those skills to learn. One more of those, near-death skills to learn. She learns them from her. It's strange that she has no near-death skills, but she's inspiring Ulala here to learn them herself. Okay. And it's time for you to get that B support up in this. Shut up. Now, who goes where is a pretty interesting question. This is a pretty interesting question. Recall that in previous attempts, this east side, they like to just toss a lot of enemies on the east side. That's what they like to do. But that doesn't mean we should send everybody there. The west side's looking for some action, too. They're also looking for action. Okay, cool. Laurel is to go this way. We do believe that Anna had spoken about some things happening there. Some stuff and some things happening there. Scored. Where's Royce going? Royce may not move at all. Here's your attack range. Here's yours. Might send... No, he shouldn't send Royce after you. So he's pretty much just going to fold his hands right here and hope for the best. Let's go. See the Pegasus? They are flying due west. We hope that they fly due west for at least one more turn. Boom. Strength isn't even Duolingo's strong suit, and yet there he is, just doing serious amounts of damage to that puked hero. Okay. A little bit more. We do believe that they have pragmatic, so that's going to increase their damage output against units without full HP. Fine. Okay. A lot of 60s hitting that time. What are the odds that two 69s and one 62 hit? What are the odds of that? Say... maybe, 30-some? We all see that. We all see that over here. We've got ASMR mode here on, much to our chagrin. ASMR is enhanced by hearing the clanging of the armor. It's a very satisfying thing to hear. Duolingo had an opportunity to allow us the chance of hearing it, but he skirted that. Stop skirting, Duolingo, please. Don't do that. There's a time and a place to do that, and this is not it. Sup, Berserkers. Hello, Nate, another guy. So there's a hero coming across us. We have to assume that the hero is going to attack somebody, okay? And that they're going to hit back, okay? This hero is pretty stupid. We're trying to get their red clown nose out of his inventory. Only attainable by stealing. His speed is a 16. Your speed is a 17. You can speak to Duolingo, but not quite yet. Uta. Take him out. Cool. What have we got? Ever the haver of tepid gains is Uta. This guy is coming across here. Okay, we see him. We see you there. That's fine. This is fine and dandy. This is a pretty good time for Scored to get his ascension. This may very well be enough. He needs 27 experience points to get there. Yeah, he got there. He got there. So barring unusual happenstances in the enemy turn, he's going to be ascending. To Warrior, for those keeping track at home. Let's see this. Okay, he's getting it. He knows where to put his points into. This being said, we'd like a few more arrows than that. Take the aggressive stance here. That thing flickering like a Christmas light. It's going to take you out. We'd send Laurel there, but nah, we're good. What's your attack speed there, hero boy? 11, cool. Fine. Attack of 34, that's kind of a lot. Something we need to watch out for. Something we are watching out for. For which we are watching out. If only our axe users hadn't gone yet, we'd be able to shove him across this river and have him steal. And then attack him with impunity. But alas, this is not what happened. It's a good idea to get rid of this now. Let's get rid of this right here, right now. We're going to do that. Tristan is going to be the one tasked with doing it. First, he's going to take his hand axe and his bladed frisbee and just toss it like that. Good. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to place somebody next to him to rearrange the item so that he is at a weapon triangle advantage against this Pukid. That's something to do. That's something that we are going to do. Willow, come right here. Talk to girl. What's up, girl? Yeah, this is your town. Willow is lacking in confidence now. Fine. She thinks she's like a bad person, and she may very well be. But she says, just owned it. Yeah, I'm a bad person. Entered her villain arc, so to speak. Cool. This is what you're going to be putting here. Just like that. Boom, done. Attack speed of 7. Okay, we were hoping that would keep you from getting doubled off. It did not. Fine. That's okay. Perseus is going to stand right here. With Iron Blade. What are you doing? Cool. Let me put somebody else here. You can go here. Attracting these two may not be the smartest thing to do on this turn. This being said, it would be a smart thing to do with him, with this weapon right here, the Root Breaker. Assuming that he's able to avoid certain attacks. Okay, so he's got defensive 6. Okay, so he actually is killed if he comes at him. So we have to keep him away from Hero Boy over there. Let's do something about this hero. Let's do something about him right this minute. Okay? Izzy, would you like the honors? Yes, we do believe you would. Izzy's a little tempted to go after this guy right here. Should Izzy be the one to do that? We know that Izzy doing that will draw in the attention of this one right here, and we're fine with that. We're fine with that. She just needs to get ready to get hit by 2 arrows, okay? Now, we do have a healer nearby who can be of assistance. Tell you what, we'll give it to Orion. Ryan's got a little bit higher hit percentage, a little more HP. So go ahead and do it. Okay. We have a very non-trivial chance of Orion blowing out of one of those, but he didn't. He did not. Gets this skill right here. Why don't we give it to you to do something a little different here? Give it to her. We don't hate that idea. What's going on up here? Oh, okay, cool. She may be in a position to draw this one in. And we like that idea a lot. It's got good resistance. She's not going to be able to hurt her very much. Yeah. Attack of 20. Resistance of 11. She's golden. Now, she's got to get this kill. We're not sure she can. Oh, no, she can't. No, never mind. Izzy gets the kill. Izzy straight up gets the kill. She can heal her. That's fine. Izzy's going to get this kill. You got 2 shots to do this. Only needed the 1. Good job, Izzy. Welcome to Gainesville here. Welcome to Gainesville. Okay, robust set of gains. Like it a lot. A little, your gains have not been the greatest, Izzy. Let's put that out there right now, okay? Okay, let's do this right now. Crocodile That on Twitch says, yeah, we've been waiting 2 days, baby. That's okay, baby. It ain't going to be, it's like, try to do this about every other day. Sometimes we'll do it 2 days in a row. Sometimes we'll miss a day or 3. These things happen, baby. These things happen. But we'll never be too long before another Andrew Nintendo stream. You finished your randomizer run but died in the post game. Well, we know a thing or two about dying in randomizer runs. Okay, you are going to be the bulwark here, a bulwark here. So you are to be out of the range of this guy. This guy can one-shot Varus here. You're going to stand here and put yourself in a position so that no matter who this one attacks, you can get in a position to steal. He's got a spot with which to place the red clown nose, and this is what's going to happen. You are going to do some healing over here. That's what you're going to do. Should we draw you in now? We don't mind that idea one bit. You're going to be the one to do it here. And you're going to aggressively move this way, toward this house, and to a greater extent toward these pukid Pegasi. Well, the Pegasusi are fine. It's the pukids on them that are not. So you're going to head this way, and you're going to grab your bow so that you're on the edge of their attacks. This is good. This is good. Slice and dice, baby. Slice and dice. Patching up Orion here. Orion is going to be the target of arrows from across the river. He will not be able to fight back against them. They are annoying long archers. They're primarily annoying because we don't have any for ourselves. We doubt we're going to get any. About 70-80% sure we're not going to see long archers for ourselves. Oh, Fabian! Look at that Fabian with the big miss there. That was huge. Making a miss on that 67. Somebody's got to tell this puka that 6-7 trend, that Gen Alpha we're doing, that died months ago. And he's still doing 6-7. He's still doing seesaw hands. Like, what month is it? Okay. Duolingo does not have much more room to breathe, even against that puke over there. Okay, Fabian is baiting the enemies from over there. Fabes, as some call him, we don't. We're acknowledging the fact some call Fabian Fabes. Okay. This pukehead is now within Orion's range. That's fine. First things first, though, we said we would do a thing. So we're gonna do a little something. No. You are actually forced to step back and do this here. This is what you're going to do. He is forced to step back. Well, actually, he's not forced to step back. We suppose Thief Boy could have gone swimming and grabbed a certain clown nose from the water. That's actually a pretty curious step on his part because, you know, he is one of those units who can start cutting that way, start cutting eastward. Let's do this. Money is scarce in this particular hack, but gains are not. Okay, again, robust set of gains. We've spoken our fair share of crap about Thief Boy here, and much of it deserved. Much of it deserved. His unique weapon is not good. He's, you know, the gains he was getting when he first got up, not good at all. But he's coming around with a vengeance. He's coming around with a vengeance here. He's coming around with a vengeance. These are good numbers, strength. These are good numbers for him to get. But to what should he ascend? That's the question we have. Assassin? Does he suppose that's good for him? Adventurer? He lacks here. So I'm probably not going to go that route with him. Okay, so who should get this kill? Who should get this kill? Again, it's not the best idea that we give. Hold on. Yeah, you go ahead and take it. Do it. Cool. Purse has got it in the bag. Okay. You exist. That's a little bit of a problem because you should not, as we're very fond of saying. Laurel is in a good position to get this kill. I say she'd better get this kill. Okay, she got that kill. They are off the map. Okay. Oh, we saw the plague of locusts returning to the Andrew Nintendo stream. This would be most unideal. That was important because now she is in a position to be gangbanged. She is in a position to be gangbanged. She is in a position to prevent that from happening. Now, she is going to have to suffer maybe a 4-way gangbang. Yeah. This one is likely to go for her, and we're fine with that. To go after Laurel. The other 3 are going to pile onto her. Maybe all 4 of them do, and their 4 combined powers may be enough to get rid of her. Oh, crap. We forgot to have her get that. Oh, well, let's see how she does. So, we've taken some action. We've taken some turns. Oh, okay. Hoping that you could run up and get that kill. You cannot. Who gets this mage? Let's get them now. Who needs healing assistance? You do, and you do. We have 2 stabs over here in the persons of you and you. As much as we'd like to do some talking here, it's not suitable. Oh, hey, adventurers can go ahead and swim. Pretty cool. We had forgotten about that. So you're in a position where you can actually go attack this way. We're actually going to have you, and you probably hang back in the west here. Maybe Orion too. What's going on back here? Yeah, this is fine. The problem with doing that is that you are needed to heal him. Okay. Go 2 for 2, my friend. Okay, we'll begrudgingly accept that miss, though that was reasonably high leverage. She gets something really good here. He got something really good there, didn't he? It's not okay to flub it like that, okay? We told you to get 2 in a row. But let's say we'll spare you the indignity of grabbing you by your ear. It's a very strange looking ear, by the way. By your spoon of an ear. And dragging you to the war room where the ominous ambient noise plays. Instead, we'll put this in the Hall of Games. Back at it, everybody. Okay, this one cannot reach this one here. They're carrying longbows. You have a silver bow. Silver bow, we got you. You wield the power of Western Montana. Not sure that's quite... I think that's a little bit past your pay grade there, but okay. But okay. Izzy and Orion support one another. They provide nominal shoot. No, they don't. Who is the one who supports you? I don't know. Oh. You would think it would be Izzy, because Izzy is the one who recruited you, and then your support should be very easy to accumulate. But for some reason you have Tin Can over here as the one supporting you. We're not complaining. We find it a little odd. That's all. Okay, cool. Actually, we have another staff over here. Hold on. Willow is going to make herself useful and add a little WD-40 to this tin can, maybe find a way to heat the dents out of it. Our progress here is a little stunted. We're not cool with that. That's unideal at best. Tristan is a pretty good character to handle some of this brutishness to this side, as it's predominantly physical attacking in nature. He's got to get around these mages, though, first, and we're not sure he can do that. Well, maybe he can. Hold on for a minute, Tristan. How far this way can you go? Oh my god, this level design is awful. Tristan, here's what you're going to do. Step right here. Are you a bad enough dude to be able to handle these attacks here? She's coming at you, probably. Attack speed of 10. Attack speed of 10, cool, alright. You're at an attack speed of 7. Probably getting doubled off over there. Attack speed of 10. Again, probably getting doubled off over here. 21. Defense of 17. Okay, Tristan, you're going to try this out. Cool. You can talk it out. What's up, dude? Shut up. Who's going to get the kill of this mage over here? We think it should probably be Izzy. We're, okay with that. We are okay with that. Actually, hold on. Might be able to finesse our way to a different kill here. Yeah, this is the right thing to do. You can't get this kill over here, can you? No, you cannot. It's not especially close either. Izzy get the win once and for all. And Izzy is again in a position to head west to this village right here before the berserkers come at it. We don't know when they will. Okay, do it. Alright, so off the hell they go. What you doing? There we go. Razor Shades for Scored's Ascension and Gains. Here we go, babies. Here we go. Okay, so it appears as though the pukeheads here are taking the bait, going to him. We like that. Milla might be in some serious trouble over here. Let's hope that there no other Runebreaker tomes exist in their hands. They have a Mina, which is strong against light, so she's going to have her work cut out for her. Oh well, we're doing this again, everybody. We're doing this again. So the next time, hold your Runebreaker tome, see how that does for you. Wonder, is Runebreaker on Runebreaker Violence, would they both have up arrows beside them, or do they both have down? It's probably neutral. Then again, if they're both up, it's either up. Doing this again, doing this again. This chapter is striding in the direction of losing their animation privileges. We are striding in the direction of our Sword of Inspiration. This is what we're doing, people. That's what we're doing, maybe this will inspire our units to good decisions. So let's check the items. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Okay, we have a nice collection here. Got a nice collection here. Okay. Okay. Put that into Scored's inventory now. That might not be bad to put in your inventory. Tell you what, let's give this to you right now. Just forget these stat boosting items are there. We don't need them. We're just going to use them. Okay, got a nice collection of stat boosting items. Use them when the time is right. Again, we do this, and again for Roish. She's going to get that staff now. He's going to get that staff, that heal staff, from her. Strangely enough, despite his physical disposition, his very physical disposition, physical and well disposition, she's the more apt fighter. As such, he gets the supportive item from her. Tell you what, take this now. Just go ahead, take it, grab it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to grab that bow, yo. Don't be afraid to get it. Alright, this looks pretty good. So do we. By the way, Shelby says, whoa. We missed when you had first said that there, Shelby, on Twitch. We should have asked, should have wondered what caused such a reaction from you. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. Alright, let's head on in again. Let's try this one more time. And putting Duolingo right here. Right here. God damn it, Duolingo. Alright, fine. It's right here. Okay, don't be afraid to go there, Duolingo. Is Bryce going to have to get you there? Cool. It's like a little bit of a, maybe not the greatest use of a turn having to do that there, but if you're going to shove, then that's a good time to do it. And who baits these mages? Who baits this mage? Again, you think of yourself as a bit of an anti-mage unit. Let's see you anti-mage that unit. And who are Varys' supports? Just asking. Okay. Hold the Amina Reaver now. Just do it. Yeah, because you got a history of forgetting to do things you really should do. Millie. We appreciate your moxie. We appreciate your penchant to not overthink things, to act. That sometimes leads to some dumb crap. Sup, dude? Shut your mouth. Sup, girl? Shut it. I wonder if any of those conversations bear fruit. Here's your range. Cool. Tristan's going to go right here. You're going to talk to Tristan. Can you talk to her? Yes, you can. Cool. You're going to speak to the man Tristan over here. What you doing? Yeah, you're doing that. Lady Elise, you are radiant. As we said before, it's too much bleach here. Crocodile, we should do that. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea if we remember to do so. We have a nice backlog here of hacks to play, but in between games, that's not a bad idea, baby. First, you do this. Sup, girl? Shut up. We're going to get him, as you said, he is going to be tasked with defeating one of those mages and leveling up. Let's see how he does there. Here's the attack ranges. He's going to position himself in the best possible way, which is to say right by his homeboy. What are you doing? I'm going to sit right here. Talk to Orion and Uriah. You can maybe talk to both of them. First I'll speak to him. Commander, shut up. Now I'll talk to Gurley. Hi, girl. Shut up. Okay. Not sure Izzy here received any of that experience, but she doesn't need it. Well, as long as we can scream at Duolingo or throw curses at the city of Baltimore, those would be the proper. Those are the preferred recipients of our assails, of the outbursts of volume we levy. Okay, you're doing one more damage than before. Noted. Okay. Duolingo doing work against those flamboyant front flippers. That's what he's doing. Okay. 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 Duolingo with the disrespect. I'm not moving out of the way of that attack. Why wouldn't I? I don't think enough of it to get out of the way. May even expose my vital parts to it. What do you think about that? I think about that as so disrespectful. Well, speaking of disrespectful, we saw this once before. We've seen it one more time. Show us something good scored. Okay, this is definitely a better set of gains than last time. Better set of gains here. This is one of his high growth areas, his areas of high gains. He's been maxed out there for several levels. So, yeah, that's even when it becomes especially robust when you note that. Just gain those 3 each time, you'd be great. Though skill is a very important one for you to get. And we recall you doing well to get this kill right here. I said to get this kill right here. Do it. Cool. You know, she's missed a lot of high leverage shots right here with hits 70 and above. It was awfully bold of her to just walk right up to that flamboyant front flipper with someone who has more than enough power to kill her. One shot. All right, recall your last set of gains here. Your last 18 was tepid. Let's make this a little bit more. Let's make your take a little warmer here, shall we? Okay, your take has been much warmer here. Recall your previous one was, we believe, just this and this, so this is a good thing for you to get here. So you're not exposed to a ton of weaponry still. Any up arrow is a good arrow for you. Cool. And again, this is a good thing we've done here, is to have Tristan go ahead and throw a bladed frisbee right at that stump right there. Boom. Did it. Something else that's as good for us to do is to have you give yourself weapon triangle advantage against a flamboyant front flipper over there. Cool. We don't think he's quite ready to face off against pukeheads over here. We just don't think he is. He doesn't quite got it. Not yet. By pukeheads over there, we mean these two, and these two cape wielders, and this one, all at once. He doesn't have it. He doesn't. So we're not going to put him there yet. What we are going to do is have Orion go ahead and do this right here. Try it out. Don't screw this up, Orion. If you do, you better get a set of gains. It's at least as good as the one you got last time for messing this up. Okay. Well, you did not mess this up, so We are very... Oh, okay, well. There's that. Who's getting this kill? Who is getting this kill? Who should be getting this kill here? Izzy is a strong candidate for getting that kill. Laurel is going to make her way in the general direction of this way. That's what she's going to do. Go right here. Good. There we go. You can double up off this one if they decide to go at you. It's not going to kill him, but we hope it doesn't. Okay. And we're not going to give it to you, because you can gain plenty of experience by simply stabbing. In fact, why don't we show off your staff skills now? Looks kind of like a toy he's got there. Kind of like a toy that requires batteries that wear out awfully fast. Yeah, this will do well. This will do well. Now we recall Izzy getting a fine set of gains last time she did this. Let's see a similarly fine set of gains here. Okay, 4 good arrows. Let's look at it for another couple of seconds. These are good arrows. These are good arrows. Maybe not lacking in firepower, but damn, these are good. These are good right here. So this one. You're trying to become a dodge tank, aren't you, over here? Okay, yeah. We like that. And in case that doesn't work out, you're getting some reinforcement here and here. Put this in the hall, babies. Cool. All right. This is all well and good. He's talking to him? Why? What the hell are you doing that for? You can take this guy. Just stay out of these ladies' way. They have the same range. Or roughly, as far as we're concerned, they have the same range. You get right over here and you do that. We understand this guy may be coming for us. Fine. We're fine with all of that. Perseus, position yourself here like this. Again, don't position yourself in their way. Just don't do it. Who was the one you speak to him? Okay. Oh, you can't reach. But you need to be healing now anyway, so do that. Again, who baits this pukehead over here? Who's going to be the one to be the baiter? Varys, why don't you be the baiter? You shouldn't be the baiter because that might get you out of this guy's way, and you need to steal. You've got to steal, baby. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to heal up. We're going to patch up by you. That's not in anybody's attack range, is it? No, it is not. Heal up Orion. And Purple there was going to heal up Duolingo. Duolingo was going to approach that mage. Yeah. I'm going to stick a bow in her. Cool. And Duolingo knows just where to go. He should be making his way in this general direction. And he knows just where he's got to go. Just hang by the new guy. Hang by the new guy. Hold that bow. And get ready to put it and position it accordingly. Here's the attack range. We're cool with it. Now is a good time for you to speak with Mr. Duolingo here. Shut it. Oh, okay. Again, Perseus, we're not You're fast, got good resistance, relatively good resistance. But now's not the time to be baiting those mages over there. It just doesn't. You're not built for all of that. You're not built for that level of gang-bangery. It's not the brand of banging you're here for. Alright, cool. Not concerned about Fabian putting up goose eggs in the damage department, at least not there. Alright, cool. No, but notice these numbers here. These crit numbers, these non-zero crit numbers. I wonder how many of them we're going to see. Maybe one per battle, one sub 10 crit per battle. Hopefully by our guys. That'd be a nice treat from the RNG. Okay. Speaking of a nice little gift from the RNG, missing on that 80. That's cool. That's cool to see from the RNG. Score, don't raise your axe quite yet. Okay, you're going to have your time. What's going on with you people? Oh, you can't reach. You cannot reach. You can reach. Alright, this is moot. Here, just checking them out, because they're going to be stealing here. So we are one red clown nose richer, everybody. Oh, he is one set of gains richer. We can work with that. We can work with that. We can work with that. Let's get a look at his numbers here. Let's get a look at his numbers. We're thinking Ascension with him. Thinking Ascension with him. But to what? Like Rogue? Adventurer? Assassin? Now, we understand assassins don't have the assassinate skill here. We don't think they do. We've got some other skill. Assassinate skill would involve this. This number is not very high, as we've seen the rather abysmal hit rate numbers he's been putting up. Not going to get that done. Well, look at you. You can swim. That's kind of cool. 4 mages are coming to you. 4. You are really the only one for this job. And you're holding your good tone here. You're holding your good tone here. That's fine. Okay. You soften him up. Who gets this win? Who gets this win? Why, we think you can get the win. You're not one of our better units, as we said before. The most disposable units between both teams is Laurel. Let's see if our little statement there is going to inspire her to any kind of greatness here. Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. Sure, we can work with that. I'm not going to call that greatness, but you keep that up. You're gonna play yourself right out of forgetfulness. Right out of we barely. Lucky we committed your name to memory. That's mostly because of your relationship with Tristan. Hold on. Oh, never mind that. You'd be put into this guy's way if you did that. So all of the sets of gains we've received to this point have been robust. Been good, at least. Maybe not robust, they've been good. Ryan, show us something good here. Orion, more importantly, show us something good here. Okay, yeah, this is good. Not as good as the one you did before. Definitely not. But this is going to play. You get this every time. You get this every time. I mean, this number is high for you, but it's reasonably high. But if you get no more of this, I'll fall behind. But that's okay. You'll make up for it here and here. This is the kind of face who excels here and here. Cool. That'll work. Yeah, we can make it. We can work with that. You can work with that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, he tends to agree about the strength part, that's for sure. Yeah, it's like speed. Now, just get that D, get that defense, get that HP, and just let the arrows come at you and just go, that's all you got, chump. Alright, speaking of chumps, Uta is getting action here. She's getting action. We don't think this puts Uta within the range of the Pegasi Pukehead off to the north. We don't think this does. Cool. Cool. This mage can attack him if they are so inclined. Okay. What we gotta do. You can go here. But the thing about it is that note that these mages are taking slightly more aggressive posturing this time, Tristan. And you have a weakness against mage ladies there, not because they're conventionally attractive, no. This is gangbang central here. 3 mages are going to hit you, Tristan, and so will this guy. Well, 2 mages. I'm going to hit you if you stand there. And they're going to, well, this one won't double you up. This one will. Actually, no, Tristan, you're a great candidate for standing there. You're a great candidate for standing there. Okay. Why don't you do that then, T? Now, this one is going to put a hurt on you. They're taking 21 damage from you. But this one isn't doing anything. In fact, they're probably not even going to attack you. They literally cannot do any physical damage. And this guy is going to be doing 3? No, he's not going to be 3 damage to you, yeah. 4 if they, just 3 damage, yeah. You're good there, Tristan, you're good. So war monks don't swim, good to know. But Perseus can. He's going to approach in that general direction. And Perseus may very well be the target of this attack. They'll hit him a little harder, that's okay. The reason he moved there when he did is because you can go ahead and get the heal on right here. Roish has really been making the most of his newfound healing abilities. How well are you doing against Rune? We recall you tearing it up with Runebreaker here. Actually, you tear them up a lot better with bows. You get right here, and you drop bows on them. When do you see you do that? Now, you are somebody who knows how to wield the power of Western Montana to your benefit. You are one such person for sure. We would like for Willow to talk to her over here. We unsure she can get that done, but we are sure she can get it. Tell you what, Izzy, go this way. Izzy Orion may double team that west side there. They may do that. If they're so inclined. They both have the ability to swim over this narrow little river here. That's maybe not a bad thing for them to do. You gain more X for getting the heal on, so you're going to do that. We're not adverse to having purple there do any healing. That's for damn sure. You just storm this village right now. Okay. That is a great item to put in our inventory because we already have an Hellfire Tome on this side. The Little East Side could use it. Little East Side. It's like Little East Side. They could use it too. You're going to come right here. You're in a position to either help with those Pegasi should he need it, which he won't, or go right here. But first things first, let's do this thing. You're holding that bow, you're anxious to use it. We're anxious to see you use it. Strange to see Colossus with a bow, but we suppose it could work. Colossus is supposed to be like up close and personal. That's how we figure for that skill to trigger. He's holding a longbow, shooting him from downtown. Well, that may work. We understand Varus is not the most survivable unit. But we are calling him by his real name instead of Thief Boy, so you should be grateful for that. Ever so often we'll call him, we'll call him by his real name, much more so than other Thief Boy. But, he's mentioned he's been playing his way out of it into a more endearing name. And this ghost needs to play his way out of here. Get out of here. Shoot, Casper. Go back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I say it's a lot of pomp with that circumstance. We approve. We enjoy it. Okay. We figured that Perseus would be the target of that attack instead of Tristan. We can double up Tristan. It's still going to do less damage than going at Perseus once. Alright, so we've got 2 turns to get down here. Cool. Tristan may not be a bad pick to do that. He can't do it alone. We forget, which house should she visit? Right here, Laurel. It's either this one or this one. Or is it this one? Either way, we're here to fire some Pegasi out of the sky. Yeah, you can go there. No, you can't go there. Alright, you stay here for now. We'd like to move you closer to the action, because we understand this spot here is not going to be available to us after you move forward. No one can sit there except flyers. So, you hold that spot for now. We'd like to move him closer because it is closer to the action. We suspect it's going to be coming from the south. Direction is further south and east, more so than the north for now. Okay, good. Good. Thanks for not flipping that attack, Duolingo. We said these two were going to go ahead and force their will upon Puket over here. We're here for that. For fuck's sake, Orion. You call that forcing your will on anybody? No, shut the fuck up. Okay. Looks like Izzy is going to have to be the one to clean up this mess. Izzy has one strong glass of water. Looks like all Orion needed to do was tap him once. That's fine. Who gets you? Who goes at you? Is that a Fabian thing to do? Go at you? Rice. We like the idea of Royce taking a somewhat aggressive stance here. I like the idea of Royce taking a somewhat aggressive stance. Let's see how well he does here. Okay. Okay, as I said, he does not have the greatest defense ever. He does not. His defense is quite lacking, actually. We understand it's not an area where he's known to get good gains, but we don't think he's living up to this number there. And that being said, we actually think he might be overperforming in some areas. What's your movement range like? Okay, hold on. What are you doing? Fuck you doing, bitch? Fuck you doing? Okay. He's earned those shoulder spikes. That being said, who gets to you? Who gets you? That's what's keeping us back. Can you do it? I mean, we knew you couldn't. You could do it. Why don't you? Just go ahead and do it. Let's not think about this more than 2 more seconds, okay? So, think about who's going to be sending south here on the east side, because you have a village we're trying to save here, okay? Well, not save. We need to raise it for ourselves, That's raise, not R-A-I-S-E, but R-A-Z-E. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're about in this crew, okay? This is a great kill for you to get. And as long as you stay the hell back, Uta, you're going to be good. Stay the hell back away from the attackers here. Mostly that archer. That archer is going to mess you up. Okay, that was a little tepid, but fine. We can, we'll manage. We will manage there. We said something about you swatting this pukehead off their perch. I have a silver lance, okay. But we might decide against that. Somebody should be going this way. Who's going this way? We understand you're here, and there are flyers to the east. We're not talking about Philadelphia flyers, although they're to the east of most of America. They're not going to be a problem for a little while. And this is a great spot for Tristan to be. This is a great spot for Tristan to be. Wait. The third death was Carla, wasn't it? It was Carla the dancer, not Galay. Oh well. That's fine. Just making note of that now. How well do you do here? We understand you drop dubs on him. If you do that, can she heal you? Oh, she can. Maybe she will. Either way, you're going to do something about this nuisance in the sky right now. The nuisance in the sky has been neutralized. What's going on here? Yo, thief boy, what are you thinking? Rhetorical question. Are these guys coming southward? Are they going to be firing at this snag and coming at him? He's fine, although this guy's probably carrying magic. He's carrying magic, fine. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to move forward this way. Yeah, you're going to move forward that way. This is what's going to happen. We've decided. Smack him silly 2 times. Not especially concerned about you getting hit. We're not going to, have a hissy fit. We're not going to ham that up. We're not about that lifestyle here. But Laurel, you are getting handsome gains, experience gains from your kills. Speaking of gains, Rampart 1117, we see it, baby. Getting those gains yourself. We said you would supply the healing here, and you're going to. So we think that the combo of Perseus and Tristan to head this way is a good one. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. Especially Tristan leading the way and taking those hits. You're a long archer? Yes, you are. Fine. Doing big damage there. Not even screwing around. You talk it out first with Gurley. Shut up. Should we give somebody else that kill? No. Let's not worry about it. Just keep it simple. Where'd you go? Oh, fuck, we didn't attack. God damn it. What the hell's the matter with you people? Okay, we'll give it to Perseus. It's important that he not lunges here. It's important that he goes 2 for 2 on these 77s. There's one. Oh, okay. Okay, good. If you don't need to do that, we had him attack so that we took a look at Ulala's range there and thinking like, okay, she can go ahead and mess him up a little bit. Mess him up, I mean fix him after he got messed up by that archer, but no. Not needed. Not needed. What Tristan is going to do is just step in the way of these two right here. He needn't be too aggressive, at least he shouldn't need to be too aggressive. Because we like these two to walk reasonably close to our units so we can have a chance at attacking them this next turn. But we'd also like to be able to get this village before this berserker does. See what we can do there. Let's see what we can do. See, one thing that these archers have a history of doing is sitting here until that berserker comes and gets all fee-fi fo-fum on that village. And this is going to be your range right here. Cool. And you're going to get your gal pal here in tow. Here's the attack range. Don't do that. Now, Perseus doesn't especially need that, but it's just good to give her some extra gains. She may very well be the next one who ascends in this group. Solid. Look at that. See? She heard that, got excited. You got to know how to motivate your crew. It's important that you know how to motivate your crew. Put up those gains, sons. Put up those gains, baby. Alright, Roysh can heal up Thief Boy. In a strong position to do that. Since his ascension, he's used the majority of his turns on healing, and we have nothing against that. We do have some units in moderate need of healing, like Thief Boy here. You're still called Thief Boy, by the way, Ferris, just so you know. This is your now your more legal name. Okay, that guy was moving up there in the far north. That's curious. Gotta wonder what's going on there. Cool. Soldiers and civilians everywhere. We see no civilians. I don't see any of them, not here on the map. Okay, O'Neill. We're not stopping you from getting another one. What's up, dude? Okay, she sounds like a crackpot here, but she's obviously going to be correct with that assessment that the devil, or whoever was assigned to be the devil, did have a daughter. Clone nose, another one, yeah. Okay, you're going to be going this way. Sup, dude? Shut up. Oh, we probably should have seen that. We have not seen that support yet. Alright, about time that you got your C support with Orion here. About time. He's got to say that right now. You're holding a hunting bow, a steel bow. Cool. So there's a lot going on right here. A lot going on here. You have the ability to swim, don't you? Yeah, you do. You're several turns down from coming down from there, so we're not going to be too worried about it. We have arrows here. Arrows to neutralize the hell out of these pukeheads, and by George, this is what is going to happen. Cool. Cool. I'm going to say, if Fabian missed that, subscriptions for everybody currently viewing this on Twitch who doesn't already have it. But lo, such was not the case. Making very quick work of these pesky pukeheads on Pegasi and Wyverns. Let's get them off right now. Scored has been ascended for a couple turns now. Both times involving a weapon, he has used his bow. Scored knows bows, apparently. Uta, dropping doubles on him here. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Maybe we should give you the kill. That would give you a lot of XP here. You know, your levels are getting awfully high there, girl. You should send units south. I like that idea. I don't like the idea of Thief Boy getting absolutely just stomped on over here. I kind of like the idea of you advancing a bit. How well do you do here? Laurel putting up respectable numbers against that Berserker. Okay. Again, we'd like to send more troops southward. Alright. I like that. Perseus, though, is in need of some healing. This seems to be a little bit of a theme with him. We're going to have Hilda put herself out here a little more. We're going to have her bait at least one of these guys. We're probably going to stay out of your range. Just stay out of your way. You have a silver axe? Okay, fine. No, Milla's got a lot of fun stuff up her sleeve. Tell you what. No, you're not going to step in this guy's way. As much as you'd like to, go ahead and start the fight here. Okay? Start the fight here. Uta can actually come in and finish you off, provided she goes 2 for 2 on her fires. Oh, Milla gets gained. Show us something good, babies. We remember, Millie. We remember. It's been a little while since you've put up a legitimately great set of gains for us, or even a robust one. Especially since you've reached this year. It's like your gain rate has been cut into half. Now, granted, you've still got some putting up good numbers all around. Just gotta wonder what's going on with your growth process. What are you doing? Are you on the weed? You going out drinking every day? You hungover most of the time. That getting away with you. You getting enough? You eating your oats? Dismissed. See, Uda's going to show up and show you what a real set of gains looks like after she goes 2 for 2. Actually, no, she's just going to go 1 for 1 with this. Good. She's going to show you what a real... Okay, she's not going to get gains here. Not going to get gains here. Not here. Okay, so you are going to be baiting that Pukin. Got it. I think it's wise to stay out of this guy's way, because whoever does it also steps into this guy's way, provided that they're on this side. They're on the north here. Who heals up Perseus? Who heals up Perseus? Anybody can do that. That's your job. Yes, it's going to be your job. The purse is now full of HP. Willow is now going to make a trip to Gainesville. All right, not bad, not bad. We can work with this. We can work with this. This will play. This will play. This will play. Now, despite this being quite high, we're not seeing a whole lot of skill triggering from you. We'd like to see that happen in Grey Mouse Willow. This being said, we're primarily using you as a healer. I think that's a good idea. Tristan, we do believe you are good for this gangbang right here. You're here primarily to keep this one away from this. That's why you are going to take the stance you are right here. Okay? This one hits you for 4, that's peanuts. This one hits you for 12, again, nothing you can't handle. This one's also going to hit you for about 4. That's 20 HP this turn. That's not very much. With this one providing, well, what is this one providing for you? Perseus, what do you say to this? It's maybe against better judgment to do this, but we are going to be doing this. We're going to be playing this rather aggressively with you. Do it. Now, assuming he gets hit here, he's going to need some assistance. Oh, Perseus! That's the second arrow you've dodged from just point-blank range. 73. Perseus is like, no, 73. That's my number. It's not yours. Get that out of here. And he did. Watch him hit this 73. Well, I was in the way, but still, you got to see Andrew Benintendi instead. And that's quite a bit better. Cool. Way to go, yo. So this is actually a time for you, despite being as very unascended as you are, you can do well here. Okay, that's 13. Plus 11, you've got this, baby. Just don't miss this, what is it, this 88? 89. Don't miss this 89, whatever you do, Laurel, okay? She didn't miss it. She didn't miss it. That's good. She showed up to play. Let's see if she shows up to games. Okay, pretty good. Not great, but again, that is something we can work with. You step right here. We said you were going to step right here, and by George, you are. So Tristan being here means this one is going to be unable to move, and this one cannot move here. So Tristan's just going to put his butt right there, his armor-clad, armor-horsed butt right there, and says, okay, yeah, that's cute. Haha, 2 damage. You're going to do that a lot more times to get me out of here. And here we have one of his cheerleaders going to cheerlead away. But you can get this kill, can't you? Knock him loose. If you go there, can this guy hit you? They cannot. Cool. Even if they hit you, hold on. Even if they hit you, and that's a big if, you've got Royce over here to come in and rescue. So let's do this. First of all, don't flub this 80. It'd be great if you could just get this right here and be done with it. Oh, you got that crit. Okay. We asked for the crit and you gave it to us. See, it's good to do what Andrew Nintendo says. We know what's best. We simply do. See if they're stealing. See if there's anything else to steal. We don't think there will be. Yeah, sheesh indeed, Crocodile Nat on Twitch says sheesh at her kill rate. You're talking about saving charges of that loosened staff. You know what? We are going to have you. What's your attack speed at? 9. Your attack speed is what? 4. We're going to have you step right here. Heal up Millie over here. Maybe we should have you take this village. Now Thief Boy takes the village. Okay. You can maybe use one of those on this side because recall Winston over there is holding one himself. Again, we are going to allot you the opportunity of collecting, baiting that one. We think you're ready for it. Just barely, though, but you're ready for it. You are, again, we're not going to say that you're gangbang ready, but you're gangbang not fully not ready. He's got this right here in his pocket. This is good. He's going to be getting... what is it? 12 HP, 13 HP per round. That's good. And he keeps on getting those X gains with his staff. He's really taken to the staff since his ascension. We don't believe we've seen him swing an axe since his ascension, at least not on this turn. It's got to be a way you can leverage this benefit. Duolingo is the last unit to go. Okay. Okay, let's see if he can do a little baiting over here. We'd like him to be able to make his way out this way. We don't think he can. We'd like him to be able to bait these two. But we think that they're going east, and that's fine. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. Okay, again, aggressive enemies is the theme of... Aggressive enemies who just fill the map is the theme, is the dominant level design theme here. It's not a bad theme. It's not a good one. But this hacker chooses is to employ those devices for evil much more so than good. We're 2 hours in, we're streaming at 1080p on both YouTube and Twitch. Why haven't we dropped a single frame to this point? We even did on that other side. Carry on. Okay, you're going if you choose Vanilla as your opponent instead of Royce. That's a head scratcher, but okay. Berserker, where are you going? Okay. Pay attention to that Berserker. We gotta believe that they're going after that house over there. Gotta believe that their target is here. How many turns are they from getting it? Too many, or not enough. Three turns, so we've got to get somebody else over there. See somebody to bait this guy quick. And they're going right in front of all of this, so that's going to take some doing. It's going to take some doing. We think that we can do some doing. See how you do here. Okay, Uta actually matches up surprisingly well in a 1v with that Puget over there. So we recall you might be the one to visit this village. We're going to have you do that. So maybe she has to be the one to visit this house. That's what she's going to do. Alright. Purse is going to collect here. Is going to collect some damage, collect some exp. We'd like to start moving northward, we would. This is a thing we'd absolutely like to do. You're well qualified to do that. Why don't you start that out? Didn't even look at you. Yeah, didn't think so. Did not think so. This group has more than enough firepower to at least get through these two. And there's these two puke heads over here. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Let's do something about them all. Not smart to use that here, but fine. Tell you what. Why don't you try this right here? Just do this, okay? You are a good 1v2 for this side here. As long as nobody else stands within that Pegasus' range, Milla should be able to take them out. Relatively high resistance as they are. Milla should be able to 1v them easily. Should. Her attack is 23, your resistance is 9. That's 14 times 2. That should be an easy win for her. Should. Provided that we can... Yeah, we got this in the bag. We got this in the bag, people. We are bagged people. Just ask Fabian about that. Cool. What's your attack range there? We don't mind you going at Tristan, but Tristan can't do it. Okay, cool. Tristan can't enter that range, and we're fine with that. Seeing what's in the far south on both ends. Cool, fine. Well, that's a little bit of a downer, fine. Tristan's going to do it anyways. Let's see what he can do. He can get hit twice, that's what he can do. Oh, we thought you could come around to heal him. That's fine, whatever. How well are you doing here? Let's see this. Okay, not as well as I was expecting. How well are you doing here? Don't do that. Okay, if she attacks, can you heal? Yes, you can. Go ahead and do it. have a little. Don't. Let's have a little fun here. Again, we're trying to trigger a status ailment there. We was not. Oh! God! Thought she had more HP than that. That was on us. Damn. Well, we're going to try and rewrite this once. Looking for a dodge here, Willow. Looking for a dodge. Anybody else completely underwhelmed by the unique weapons in this hack? Trigger a status ailment on them, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Actually, it wasn't very fun at all. What hurts about this is that she's taking 4 dark tomes with her to the grave. Like, that's what really sucks. We're thinking of actually like resetting just for that, but if this proves well enough, if we do well enough here, we won't. Purple. Willow is your given name, but Purple is what we prefer to call you. We, had an interesting backstory. You just were very ashamed to exist, very ashamed of things you've done, very ashamed of things you were a part of. Maybe you should be. We didn't really find out what those were. You did some bad things involving your home city. And that's how it's going to stay, apparently. Willow, 1 for you. 1 for me. See, as we said before, this hack does not like fun. I just don't like it at all. When you want to cry. Well, you got hit pretty hard there. A lot of people would like to cry after getting hit really hard there. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We would like to be able to send you north. This is what is bad about this. Is we'd like to be able to send him north with reckless abandon. Cool. You're always afraid to send Uta at enemies. You just are. As tepid as tap water right after you turn on the water. It's neither hot nor cold, no matter if you turn it on hot or cold. It's just, room temperature. Follow your boy that way, baby. You have to make sure to stay out of enemies' way. This is what you're going to do. Here's the attack range. You're going to go see it. I said, here's the attack range. We're going to go see it. Here's your attack range. Here's your attack range. It's very tempting to have this crew start forcing their way north. We're actually going to start that here. We understand that, we opened up a can of worms here. Here, too. Oh, look, Duolingo's here. Duolingo, go bait him. Hold on. This one a little more menacing than this one up here, so he's going to defend himself against that one. You, how many enemies are within range? Is it 3 or 2? It's just these 2. Yeah, okay, cool. We're going to see how well these 2 do against the far northwest crew. The far northwest enemy crew that's set up there. We're going to see what they can do. You know, they look like a bunch of bangers, but these 2 are 2. They've done their fair share of banging. Mend them up, girl. Cool. Milla, still untouchable. Would really suck if, like, much of the game was designed. Because what sucks about Purple dying, again, the tome she's carrying, the high-level Dark Tomes. Lost in the Ether, Belial gone. That is seals resistance upon use. What was the other one gone? Fenrir, silences the target upon use, gone. There's a strong chance that future chapters were designed with those tomes in mind. And we're not cool with that. That's why it's like, we might have to roll this back. And not because Willow was especially good. Duolingo preparing for Puked right here. Preparing for Puked. Okay, they're all going for Duolingo. Fine. Royce, okay. Making a miss on that 60. Okay, fine. Izzy might bear the brunt of both archer attacks in the far corner there. Okay. Okay, you go all that way down just to do 1 damage to Duolingo. We don't think that was a good use of time or energy. Izzy is now on the ropes. Izzy is on the ropes. Which we weren't really expecting.